We live, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, where's the overlay? What's going on here? We need the fireworks. There's the show.
Sorry, one more time.
There we go.
Fireworks telling me to add that.
And we live, baby.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're
On
not.
too. No, I'm
I
not.
haven't had a cool echo.
Sam,
That horn
no.
didn't normally have an echo. Is that new?
What is that?
Yeah. The horn has like an echo now.
Oh, does it?
Trailing
don't know.
off there at the end. Yeah.
Echo,
Ah.
echo.
Hey.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
What is going on, everybody? How's happy Monday?
Happy
Dude, it's almost the end
Monday.
of July too.
It is, man. We're coming up end of July. The end of this month
We're
is
already on that
flying
week.
by.
We're on game night week.
I know. I'm excited.
Damn, I forgot to make that graphic
Ooh.
this, today at lunch.
We
too.
all did. We all forgot.
Yeah.
to
Well, I mean, I
text
said
you,
if you happen to remember, but it,
but we
Oh,
did
me,
not
just-
remember.
yeah.
We all forgot.
Okay,
I
I'll just do it
know.
right now. No problem, guys. Here, let me just turn my camera on.
Tom will go into editing mode. Tom, you put a little border on tonight. We got little borders. Those look a little
It
upgrade.
does now, but now we gotta do full rebranding apparently. So we're gonna look for some new backgrounds. We'll have to play with it though. I mean, it'd be fun to do, get us kind of in that spark again. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe in time for episode 100. You know,
Ooh,
We're coming up, man.
close there.
it gives us a couple weeks. You know, I got like a month and a half, 2 months to kind of work into it. With
I know.
dedicate some Sundays.
Dude, it's crazy that we're coming up on episode 100 right now. It's honestly huge shout out too. So I don't know if he's in the chat or not tonight, but shout out to NFG Ryan and Devon over from NFG
Yeah, that's
Podcast
right.
number 100. They just hit it. So congrats to them,
Crushing
man.
it. Nice.
Hey, podcast guys, right? That's how I always think of them now.
Mhm.
No, it's amazing to be able to hit that kind of milestone. So we're coming up soon though, man. So they'll be here soon. Which is wild to think, man. We're coming up in just about 3 months, a little less than 3 months from now. We'll be on our 2-year
That's
anniversary.
crazy.
So I got to look at the weeks. Which one comes first, the episode 100 or the 2-year?
Ooh,
I just hope the start of the bull happens then. Like right when our 2-year happens, the start of the bull starts to happen. Because we were starting like when the bull run was slowly just going down.
Yeah, I know.
Going into the bear.
It's gonna be crazy. So
we had
that's-
those couple like jump starts where we were getting excited. Like I think we even had, we had a couple videos where like, is this the start of the bull? Like bear market ending?
I-
We get all excited for like 2 weeks, 2 episodes, and then it was like,
it's
back
over.
down to 22 cents.
It's gone.
That's how I felt about meme coins over there. I felt it was this meme coin season.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let's
This is
go!
gonna
It's great.
reignite it.
2
Fuck
weeks
yeah.
later, I looked at our thing. What the title was said, "Is meme coin season over?" It's just like that was quick, and it's gone, just like that. But no, shout out to everybody over in chat tonight. Welcome to F35 Live. It's our weekly live stream. We're here every Monday night from 9 p.m. Eastern to at least 11 p.m. Eastern. We appreciate everybody showing up in chat. Shout out to the ones who are early too. Granddad Crypto getting there real early. Hopefully he's not taking a nap right now. You got Curly Knox jumping in 15 minutes early. Rez, J Hub, Arrow Art, Jackhammer, Snoopy, DeFi FOMOFO, Eddie Z, Hugs Not Rugs, Manga Business, G Heaven, Mopar, Meek Vision, and us.
Why
Shout
did
out to
Snoopy
ourselves.
get the deep loud effect for that one?
Who?
Why did Snoopy get the deep loud effect from you?
Did I give him a loud
Snoopy.
effect?
You said Snoopy.
I don't know. Hopefully that one made it a little bit better. Oh, knife bait, new one over there. I like that. Welcome over to the stream, guys. Happy Monday night. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If this is your first time hanging out, thank you for subscribing. If you're over in chat, if you guys are just
True.
lurking and you want to chat, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got subscribers only mode because we're in grind time. We're trying to grow out here. So if you guys want to chat with us and get some access, you guys got to commit. You can always uncommit at the end of the stream, but
And you can say whatever you want to us when you sub to us. Within
Ooh.
reason, of course.
Just wait till we make it tier 3 sub only. Chat.
Oh, wow.
That's
Where-
a high
you
one,
still
right?
have
It should go
that?
the other way. Is it tier 1? Is it the
Yeah.
gold medal or is it tier 3?
Oh, I don't know how it counts. But is
I've
there
never-
different tiers in YouTube? I know
No, on
has
Twitch
that.
there is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On Twitch
Yeah.
there is. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, like super simp tier or whatever. Shark
Super.
knife bait. I just said it now too.
Ooh, ha, ha.
Knife bait. Ooh ha ha.
There you go.
So you said that. You're like, ooh, knife bait. That's a new one. What?
I love it over there. Shout out to Rez, our F35 mod, hanging out over in the chat right there. He's already got the plugs running. Smash that like button in sub. I like that. Read that backwards though.
And so.
And look at we got some new faces over here. Michael Alexander, Laurent Steiger, newer names over there. I do not recognize in chat. So thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for subbing, and appreciate you guys hanging out over here on this Monday night. There you go, Tom. They know the reference. But what's going on, man? This another Monday night, and I feel like we held back. If anybody got a chance to listen back to the podcast, we switched it up a little last week. Went a little DeFi.
We did
over there. You know what was funny was my wife's parents. They hit me. They were reaching out. They're like, "Hey, we got a chance to look at your podcast." So I had no clue they even like were looking at it or knew it existed. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch your new video, Cardano Def." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Oh, Cardano DeFi. Oh, DeFi. Okay." So
yeah, you know Cardano Def Jam.
It's funny.
You guys just slam poetry.
Def Jam Cardano.
Yeah.
So what they think?
I don't know. Milk? They said they could not understand the terminology. That was the takeaway from it. So I agree.
Which is fair, though. I mean, we definitely don't have more of like a introductory show. It's not one that's kind of made for people that are outside of the space.
That's true.
Maybe that's something to think about too, I guess.
It is,
kind of hard though when we're sharing so much of our experience. It's just what we're used to saying. It's how we're used to talking.
Wait, they don't know.
The worst part is when you're in a real life conversation, you start using like Discord terms and like slang and stuff. People are just like, you are online way too much.
Yeah, we don't realize how big of nerds we are.
IRL, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to the Derps over in the chat. We get some Derps in the chat right now for Derp Birds. Appreciate you guys pulling up. I think they got some news over in their Discord. I did not see. I saw a ping earlier today, but I have not got a chance to catch up on that. So maybe we'll take a look at that a little bit later. So we went DeFi last week. That was a fun little episode, and honestly, it was good. It was a little refresher from just going off the normal NFT conversation. It's kind of fun too. We talked a little bit of strategy going into, in this market, going into the bull, kind of consolidating some of the lessons we've learned inside the space. So it was kind of fun to be able to dial back a little bit in kind of different light. And I even saw some comments of people like, you guys should do this more. That was nice to see.
Well, it's cool because that's how we started, right? We started with DeFi, essentially, not just on Cardano, but just crypto and DeFi in general. That's where we began our journey into this.
It's
go back to the roots and learn something new, especially with Tommy teaching us the whole like milk staking, because I really didn't understand that until he walked us through it there in the video last week. So it was cool to learn even from him last time too.
Yeah. No, it was fun. So I was wondering, because we kind of did a little follow up on the milk just to kind of like kick that off. Did you guys see did anybody get a chance in chat too to get into the OPT token for OptionFlow?
I didn't get any, but I saw people buying in on it.
So I was playing golf on Saturday. It was my brother's birthday, and I was on the golf course. I had the alarm set, I was in the middle of golf, and on my phone, on my Flint wallet, trying to make sure I got into the sale, for the public sale, because you had to hold at least five milk in order to get the discounted price of 0.25 ADA per OPT. So I was able to manage I sent it off like 3 different times and managed to send off like 2,000 ADAs worth just to kind of throw it at it. And look, pretty much everybody in like the first 30 minutes who had sent a transaction in were able to get some. I think you got about 63% of what you sent in. And then the tokens where rest was refunded back. But the token price, it's interesting, is already up. So if you got in on the pre-sale, or not the pre-sale, but the public sale at either 0.25 or 0.3 if you did not have the milk, you guys are up right now. The price is at 0.777 ADA right now. So you guys have a nice little 3x in play if you got in. And it's interesting because you see a lot of people, I saw a lot of people jump into this early on.
Isn't there an airdrop happening too later this week?
Yes. So there's actually a snapshot on the 26th for milk holders. So whatever you own in milk, it's a 1-to-1 airdrop. So if you own 1,000 milk, you're going to get 1,000 OPT airdropped. And the snapshot is on July 26th. I don't know the exact time yet.
Even if you don't have any current OPT?
Yes. Yeah. So if you didn't buy any OPT, but you just, milk holders essentially. So they had 45 million in supply of this stuff. 30 million went into the public sale, and 10 million is going to the milk holders, and 5% is for like farming rewards and stuff. So it's 45 million supply. So a decent amount of it's going to go out real quick, which is good. So it doesn't dilute the market cap or anything like that. But it's going to be interesting because I see a lot of people kind of like eyeing this right now of either buying, they're kind of like toying with it a little bit because they think once the snapshot happens for milk holders, people are going to either dump their milk and then eventually, they're probably going to dump because they're going to get free coins with this. And then this price is probably going to get sold. I mean, you give people free stuff, who's not, people are going to take it.
I see a question in chat, pump for coins that are cows. Then I did see the cows pump today.
Well,
Even over the past few days, honestly.
Appreciate
it. I mean, they pumped when you bought them originally.
Yeah, I bought two for like 33 like 3 weeks ago. I bought some. A couple of them.
I was going to run that right into this right here because remember TJ, we talked about on the podcast, you were like, oh yeah, the floor jumped from like 30 something to 43 or whatever it was. And then since that podcast on Friday, it's jumped up to 65.
Coincidence? I think not.
I don't know. F35 was talking DeFi over here. Let's go. Not to say we had anything to do with this, but we did give a little pro tip for anybody who's interested in the hungry cows. If you guys are looking to search these and you don't want to go through all the little boost factors, if you guys did miss all this, there's a million of these boost factors here on the side, and you obviously want the higher boost factor. What you can do though is do a nice little CNFT.tools and run over to the hungry cows. I think most people understand how to do this now because I saw a bunch of them getting sniped up. But CNFT.tools has this nice little thing over here where you can actually change the boost factor down here in the bottom left. If you're looking for something like a 70% or higher, change it to the on sale, sort it by price. Boom. Now, oh my goodness. Dude, the 70% traits were down to like 300 last week. They're up to 1,000 floor right now, 1,100.
They were for like 400 or 500.
Significantly cheaper last
I bought my 66% for 320 a couple 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so those are moving quick, man. People are starting to understand this. And the funny thing too about the cows is that there's 10,000 of them, but you need a cow for every farm that you have. You can't just like run it across all your farms and get like a preset like boost factor for them all. You have to put a cow on each individual farm.
Only if you want to be boost. You can have a farm without it.
Yeah,
but if you want to boost all of your farms, you need one cow per farm boosted.
Yes.
Yeah. One cow is not boost. Yeah, you can't have one cow boost 5 farms or something.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking to snipe deals on this stuff, definitely CNFT.tools, but it seems like you said, cows out of the bag at this point right now because people are sniping this stuff up, man.
But wait, we talked. I don't think we picked up on that the first time. The cow's eating cereal, right?
Yeah.
What's the cereal in?
Milk.
Yeah, it's milk, dude.
Is that like a chicken eating an egg?
Scrambled egg. That's
it don't matter, dude.
What would be the human equivalent to that? Is what I'm saying.
We don't think about that. That's a little aggressive, Tom, just let everybody have fun. They're eating milk.
To be fair, true story. A couple weeks ago, a friend who has a chicken, a few of them. One passed away. When he got home, the other chickens were finishing eating the other chicken.
Oh no, chickens are little dinosaurs, man. They'll eat you just eat like bird grain. But I watched a video of like chickens running around a farm. They were scooping up lizards, and it just looked like a velociraptor. It was just destroying lizards. Like the way it would like use its little claws and beak. But I'm sorry, we got a little off topic. But that's wild, crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to AJ Goldman over in chat. Mocossi.
Nice. There we go. Yeah.
First time catching up. We got some Mocossi to talk tonight.
And Curly had a good question too. I wanted to that'd be a good one just to clarify too.
The OPT token. So the coin for you don't need the OPT coin to use the platform, although it will help you on reduce fees and as far as governance, it'll allow you to partake in that. So the main benefit for people is going to probably be reduced fees for using the platform. Advanced like tool analytics, I think, was another one inside the white paper, and I don't know outside of that, not much is really been revealed yet. So, but those are the two that I saw over there. But yeah, the Hungry Cows had a nice little pump over here today. So shout out to anybody who got in early on that, and shout out to anybody who's up on OPT. I don't know where this is going to go. I've seen price predictions all over the place. I've seen. Some people speculated it would crash down under 0.5. Others have seen it up to 1.5, maybe even 2 max. I don't know if it'll get that high. The main thing is really going to be that catalyst of the airdrop snapshot on the 26th. So if you guys are trading this, just be careful if you're getting in, especially if it starts to creep up to that 1 ADA thing. Although I think long-term, this is still a great, if you guys missed out on like milk and the run that it had earlier this year, I do think this is one of the ones you want to keep an eye on, especially with it being from the Muesli team. So
Muesli is a cereal. Didn't know that.
Yeah. More you learn. right there.
Yeah,
Matt, appreciate that over there.
Cool.
It's not like they don't mean like breakfast cereal though, right? They mean like cereal grain. Like
I have no idea.
You know what I mean?
What is the
like,
official definition of muesli?
Crunch. Well, cereals like can be used in different ways.
It's whole grain, so it could be hot or cold
Yeah.
cereal. It says.
Yeah.
Oh dang! See, I just typed muesli and it automatically went to MuesliSwap.
Oh, it's like oats. Yeah, no, it is. It's just cold breakfast disc. It's
the
like
more
oats.
you know, guys.
But no, it wasn't. It wasn't the confusion over them eating the oats. It was more them cannibalizing their milk. Yeah.
Yeah. She said that's why cows eat it right there, right? Shout out to the fairies hanging out over here inside of chat as well. Appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful week as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. What else do we got? He said Curly Knox, I feel like makes everything now. Once you opened up that whole Yum Yum channel at the end of last stream, Curly's been just dropping some his own like creations over there. It's like, I don't know if you have a farm, Curly Knox, but if you do, I want to come over there.
I want to come over there.
I want to come and make some meals, a nice home cooked meal.
J-Hub says he has 10 chickens.
Nice, dude.
Hey, J-Hub said that, and Curly getting attacked by the rooster.
I need to go out to the farm, man. So OPT doing its little thing over there. How about you guys see this today? This is still freaking me out. This little X over here.
I heard about it. I didn't notice it until you just pointed that out. Honestly, I didn't realize the bird was completely gone.
I had a tab up earlier that was a Twitter tab, and then all of a sudden I reloaded it and the little X took place up there, and it's really freaking me out, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan yet.
I'm not a fan either of it at all, actually.
It's because like that's like Facebook or Instagram just changing its name. Like it's so ingrained in us. Like we grew up with it. Like
what is Instagram now?
It's just IG, bro. You just got to get with the acronyms at this point.
Well, Facebook is Meta.
It is Meta.
But I mean, is there anyone that actually like when they refer to checking their Facebook, where they're like, "Oh, let me check my Meta real fast." Like I'm really curious. Like even like the younger, like if you're like 12. And you've never had a Facebook and you first sign up and it's just called Meta, like do you and your friends call it that? Is that like what the new people adopting it or going into it? Also, I know it's now more for older audiences. I don't think there's a lot of like 12-year-olds signing up. I know that's more TikTok, even Twitter's fading on that side, but yeah, it's just weird. It's just, especially coming from this space where we've seen a lot of projects rebrand or pivot or take new angles to kind of adopt. But I mean, we're in a new and emergent space that is constantly changing, and Twitter has pretty much had its foundation locked in and its market share locked in, and I just don't see anyone like, oh fuck yeah, did you hear about that new X? I'm gonna go jump over there because I wasn't using Twitter. I didn't want to tweet, but I want to, unless they change the X or the tweet button to X gone give it to you, then I don't.
Yeah. Well, this is where I've been seeing so many of these posts over here. Jay said, if there's no bird, are we still tweeting? And I don't know if you guys remember back down in West Palm, the exit or respect it, X1023. Yeah. And I was like, yo, you can either exit and instead of like it, you respect it. It's one of the two. But I don't know. Yeah. What's the new like phrase and terminology going to be now? I'm not tweeting anymore. I don't have a tweeter.
I'll give it to you.
I like X going to give it to you.
It's going to give it to you.
I did not see this arrow, that Simpsons episode. I'm sure they predict everything. They know the future over there. But now I got to figure out what that reference is from them. And I agree with Juan over here. I think the general opinion, no one likes the X, but Elon doesn't care what we think. It just imposes crazy ideas. Elon's going to do whatever he wants to do.
I swear that he bought Twitter as some sort of like really shady like way to claim losses and not pay taxes for the rest of his life. And then he's like, I'm just going to try and tank it somehow so I can claim a loss. And then like, we'll turn this free service into subscription-based model. And everyone was just like, nah, we're not paying for it still. And he's like, what if I just fucking take the name out and completely remove any like branding on it and make it www.x.com. That's what it is now. That's what it is.
You're running some scary search symbols with the X in front of everything. But I did see though that the monetization method, and I saw something about like crypto can be cryptocurrency friendly, especially with Doge and stuff. How this could be, you see the guys were like the basically like influencers, people inside the space that were verified, were able to get paid from like their ads and their traffic. Mm-hmm. I think he's obviously he's moving to that monetary model. And it'll be interesting to see how cryptocurrency gets involved with it. So I heard long form content too, which is something we're trying to get more involved with. On YouTube's a great place to see videos, but I think the impressions, as far as like even YouTubers go, they're like all transitioning a lot over to Twitter or X now. I still can't. I'll never get used to that. But the long form videos do so much more impressions over here. You get so much more engagement, and I think you see a lot of people starting to kind of go that route. They're looking to be more of like a media service when it comes down to like actual like videos and short form content and stuff like that.
I mean, what's his name was, I think, probably the biggest name. I know some other ones have moved now, but Fox News man, what the hell, Tucker Carlson.
Tucker,
yeah, Tucker on Twitter or whatever the hell the show's called.
Crushed it.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, this is really strange when people sit down. Like normally Twitter's on your phone, it's very mobile, you can use it on desktop, but even then it's maybe more to kind of navigate the messaging a little bit easier because you're typing and things like that. But to actually kind of sit down or actively engage in something is not just something I was used to in my head. Even YouTube and things like that, it can be tough if it's a longer form video, like you said.
I just think people just like the idea of not having to change apps too. So you have the all-in-one social networking and YouTube style thing going on here. So like if you have to just stay on the one app the entire time and see,
especially when they start to get more features, like it's embedded video, so I can scroll my feed as the video plays there and things like that.
Exactly.
Get all those kind of things going. It's a lot of room to really kind of grow that out. Mainly because I mean we saw even YouTube had its kind of weird little like dryer spell, and then when we saw like the kind of smart TV become so much more mainstream and accessible and cheap, just because it became more accessible price point, like a lot of longer videos started working out on YouTube, even things like that, because you're not going to sit on your phone and watch Joe Rogan probably for 4 hours like staring down at your phone. But if you can have it on your television, on your smart TV playing in the background when you do laundry, cook dinner, like it's much simpler to watch through longer videos and stuff on your TV like that.
The one thing that they got to implement over here, or they're gonna once they get a shorts style feed, like a TikTok or a shorts kind of thing, or even IG Reels, something like that, and mixed into this, it's gonna go.
They had that though.
Like it's not the same. I don't know. It was a weird like algorithm. I guess.
Really weird.
I hated it, but yeah, I agree. I do think the all-in-one thing. One thing that I did notice, I updated it today because I thought before it actually went to X, it was still Twitter, but I updated my app. And one thing I did notice, maybe I hadn't noticed before, but I had a video playing, and then I exited out of Twitter and I went to go do something else, and the video state popped up like YouTube was on while I was actually able to go back and forth on my phone. So
I don't think I've noticed that yet. That's wild.
Yeah, so
that's good to know. That's the kind of thing you need. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, even YouTube had recently did that. Like that was this year that you could keep playing YouTube videos with your phone on into another app without, at least on iPhone, without paying for the premium. You still can't turn the screen off, but I can at least go into other apps, which used to be annoying because I'd be trying to watch my watch later YouTube videos, and you get a text message, you go to answer it, and your video keeps stopping back and forth. You're trying to have a conversation with someone. Now I can have it playing in the background. And just small things like that are huge into getting people. Like I understand their model was, hey, we can offer this if you pay for it, but like I'm just not going to use it then at all. Like, I never use it. Whereas you offer these kind of things, and it's like, oh, this is great. I can have this. I mean, they get you sucked in, or it's like now I can do this literally all day and still use my phone and just have
rate limit.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I got that for sure. It's tons of fun.
I don't know. One thing though is it'll be interesting to see how this kind of grows. He always kind of changes the game up with whatever he's doing. So we'll see how it adapts and see how everybody kind of goes. But for now, I cannot get used to it. Although the day that this changes is the day we know we've officially gone past whatever the rebrand is.
I just feel like he still doesn't know what to call that yet. So he's going to keep the tweet.
I mean, tweet is iconic at this point, right? Like he tweeted.
Yeah.
So even just thinking like how many movies I've heard them say that in. We was just watching Couples Retreat, and that's one of the lines that, I mean, that came out even 2011 now or something, like how old that is. But there's a joke about it where Vince Vaughn says like all the people are twatting, and they're like, it's called tweeting. He's like, I call it twatting, all right?
Yeah. It looks like that's been a thing for a little while now, but but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, kind of moving in, I guess we can kind of kick it in since we got AJ over here. I have no idea what time it is over on your side of the world, but you guys want to dive into maybe a little some Mocossi?
I do
over here.
I do actually.
I'm excited to see more about this. You're kind of going through us. You're showing us some of the stuff we're going to talk about, but yeah, I'm very curious about it.
So I got some Mocossi people over in the chat, and this has been a project, that we talked to David King a long time ago last year. We did a little Mocossi clip because we've been known as the Yummy yummy Shillers, the yummy Maxis, whatever you want to call us. And don't get me wrong, we're big fans of Yummy Universe and always have been. And kind of more aligned more with the Pokemon style gameplay versus like the character like pet, like Tamagotchi style thing versus Mocossi. And that was pretty much the main thing. But once the game started to kind of come out, you got more and more people kind of talking about it. And then it wasn't until recently, I think, when the ITO2s became playable, that I was like, you know what, we need to probably just like jump in and let's experience the game, and did that and kind of got hooked.
Absolutely.
And from there, I just started really diving deeper into it. Me personally, especially, I ended up doing a scholarship. Shout out to AJ over in chat right now. I'm running I'm one of the scholars, or got a scholarship program running right now. I'm not a scholar, I'm not playing, but I have a scholarship running through him right now.
One thing I've like really learned and noticed from Mocossi in general as a team is they treat this like a business. They're very professional. They are constantly updating. You can see that they're constantly building and working on things. I think that's a big thing for people to understand, especially in this space, that they are treating this like a business, not just an NFT project. So, and the fact that they're doing as such is, speaks volumes for me personally. Honestly, I really appreciate all the updates and the transparency from them.
Yeah, it's been really interesting to see the progression, how quickly it's starting to kind of come online now. And one of the things that they dropped before they did this whole PVP card pack announcement, and they also dropped this little trailer. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, here you go. Mute my ears right there. But yeah, this is some of the card pack game. You got a little teaser right there. It's crazy to me that they were in building this. I like outside of just the whole game. Like I didn't even realize it. Just didn't even think twice about it in my mind. Like, I always thought of the little cute pet game, the farming portion of this. PvP didn't even cross my mind until I started to hear about it. And then seeing this already kind of being built, and that this is a thing already, that's super impressive to me personally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what are your guys' reactions?
More impressive that we, I guess, took this long to finally come around to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to see where this has gotten to, where the entire time we've been kind of going on this train of like, we're very excited for Yummy because it tapped into something that got us onto that collector side, why we originally started kind of getting into NFTs as more than just a financial investment, but trying to kind of find some enjoyment actually over owning them on some level. And like you said, Mocossi was kind of like, oh, Tamagotchi, that's cool. It's great that they work. I like the lands. I think they always looked cool. That's cool that it gives you the benefits of the staking and getting rewards and things. But as far as the actual game goes, I wasn't as interested in it. But strategy card games, I'm all about. So this is like something that's much more appealing to me as far as like wanting to get involved.
Yeah. Well, the interesting part is there's many ways to get involved with this. And one of the ways that they kind of, they did a whole Medium article on this. I don't know. I don't want to do my email. But they've got 200,000 to 210,000 cards for their season 1 over here, which on surface level like sounds like a lot, right? The way they're doing this is they've got 5 cards per pack. So what is the math on that right there? Was that 50? 5? No, sorry, I'm bad at my math right now. Sorry. What is that?
You're trying to do 200,000 or 210,000?
Sorry, I'm like, dude, I'm literally over here like blanking on my head right now. 40,000 cards. Jeez, I'm sorry about that.
Well, if it's 210,000.
Then okay, well then you got another 2,000, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So anyway, Tom, thanks for my quick math over here. But yes, 40,000 to 42,000 card packs over there. So 5 of them come in a pack, and you're going to be able to do basically like half and half of these. Half of them are going to be able to be bought from the way I'm looking at this right now, and also the little LBE, which is the liquidity chest that they had dropped a little while back. There's going to be 4,860 of those. So basically, anybody who held those PVP chests that we had seen over on JPEG Store, which those got snatched up quick, those are going to have 5 cards in them you can go ahead and claim, or you can have 20,000 packs that are going to be sold during this pre-sale whitelist event, and then eventually to the public if it ends up going to that. And
so I know you say they have 200,000 to 210,000. Now, obviously, that's duplicates of cards. I'm assuming it's not 200,000 individual different cards. You know the actual amount of
individual?
Yes.
I do not know off the top of my head now.
You know what I'm saying? There's probably millions of Pokemon cards in the world. You have to have, obviously, so 200,000 kind of
Well,
is,
yeah.
if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, a small number, because if you have a lot of people playing the game, they're gonna need cards to play with. So if they're thinking big picture here, they want to have a decent amount of cards out there so people can actually play the game.
Yeah, and you got to think about it too. Where I know Nightbait over here says 40,000 packs, 5 per pack, 200,000. He said that's way too much. I think you got to look at it from the other part of this. It's not all these are being sold. The other half of these, the other 100,000 of them, are going to be 95,000, 140 to 105 are actually going to be able to be crafted through the game. The people who are actually playing the game, or maybe who don't want to spend the money to go ahead and open these, they can actually craft in game. So it's not a requirement to go ahead and buy them, although there are certain things in the card packs that you can't get by crafting, like shiny cards and I'm assuming certain types of creatures inside there.
So in 2021, I was looking this up, over 9 billion Pokemon cards were printed. 9 billion.
Yeah, but how many Pokemon are there?
But I'm just saying though, like it just to put this in perspective of numbers.
I'll be curious. I agree. It is an interesting point because you want to find that balance of keeping things still exclusive to a level, maintaining your rarities, and also not having just like an oversupply where like, you know, it just seems then it's like, oh, anyone can just get in at any point, but you still want it to be accessible. But I mean, you got to think most card games take what, you need a deck of maybe 40 to 60 cards.
Right. This one has a max of 40 per deck.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's a healthy number, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So and you, like you said too, TJ, you're gonna get your pack, you're gonna get multiples, you're gonna get duplicates, you're gonna sell those out. You're not just gonna get all 101 or not 101s, but single cards. You're gonna have some that are duplicates. You're gonna trade. You're gonna sell. It allows for that kind of interactions in the marketplace where if everyone just got you know, a single version of each card, then there's not going to be the same kind of trading or selling or marketplace transactions among the community. And I think they have strong enough communities. People are going to build these decks out. I can see these selling really well.
I don't think they're all cats.
No, they're all. So yeah, we can get into the details. If you guys want a quick little sneak peek of this, they've been doing this little puzzle event that's happening over on their Twitter. I actually ended up getting one of these. He's called Mysterious Creatures Unmasked.
You're like one of the first ones, right?
Yeah, I ended up getting one of the first ones yesterday. So they dropped 5. They do these every day at a certain time. I think they changed the time. It was 3 a.m. UTC, which is 11 p.m. for us. I think they changed it to 2 p.m. UTC now. But I did puzzle number 3 yesterday. Actually, it was on our F35 account on accident. But yeah, I was able to solve the little puzzle and post it over there, and you actually win one of the first person to solve this gets one of the cards, and then they pick a winner from the rest of the people doing it. So this was one of the creatures from the first card, apparently the one that I won. But there was some cool ones they did over in the Discord over there. So yeah, these are not all little cats, which is a common misconception, I guess, for the game itself. So yeah, these things look like legit like Pokemon too, like Mocomon as they call them over there. But yeah, so they're not all the same. I think there was one that I actually really liked. It was like, it reminded me kind of like Groot a little bit.
The wooden one, yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, the wooden one was.
They posted in the Discord a few times.
I did see. I wonder if it was this first one right here. No,
I actually tried to do the puzzle last night when we were talking last night, and I got that one as my puzzle. I knew it was already figured out, but I just wanted to do it that way.
Yeah, I actually really like this one. It's pretty. Cool. It came out pretty cool. But yeah, so these are what the some of the card creatures are going to look like, and yeah, so definitely not all cats there. The interesting part about this too is these chests over here. So you may have seen some of these over on the JPEG store or wherever you want to go ahead and actually get your stuff from. But the PVP stuff, you can check these out. There's 972 of them, and each of them have 5 cards in them. These actually can predict the rarity of the stuff you're getting. Your normal stuff, when you open up the chest, are not going to be, they're going to be a random assigned rarity, I guess, from what I understand. But these, you can almost guarantee your rarity, and they give you a little chart breakdown. So the wooden obviously being the worst, then it goes to copper, eventually silver, gold, and then finally at the diamond, which the diamond chests are, I don't even know if they're selling anymore. Yeah, 8,000 floor, 7,400 floor right now. Which those are selling for only a couple hundred ADA not too long ago. So the cool thing about those is that you're potentially able to get a legendary card from those diamond chests, but you're not guaranteed. There is a possibility that you get a rare and epic. So not guaranteed if you hold one of those diamond chests that you're going to get a legendary. But it's a pretty cool way. If you guys are looking to secure an epic card, you can go ahead and pick up a silver chest, and you're guaranteed to at least get one of them if you hold one of those chests. So there's where some of those card packs come into play. The rest of them are also just going to be bought. And the price for these is going to be 99 ADA plus 999 Mocossi token So
this is a good point here. AJ said all cards in PvP card drop will be level 1, which can be upgraded to level 2 or 3 by burning to increase level.
That's huge too. That's great to know. That's awesome.
So yeah, AJ's got all the knowledge over here. I was going to get into that because they've got a whole little crafting feature over there. But what's the requirements to get into this stuff? So if you guys are looking to get in, you'll need to hold, if you hold an ITO1, you're able to claim 1 pack. If you hold 5 ITO2s, you're able to claim a pack. If you hold 2 parcels of land, you get a pack. Or if you hold in increments of 10,000 Mocossi, you get a pack. So those are different ways you can make sure that you are able to basically get whitelisted into the sale to go ahead and claim. And again, this will be 99 ADA plus 999 Mocossi in order to be able to did I say 999 or 99?
999.
99 ADA plus 999 Mocossi.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So, and then they prioritize it too, from ITO1s, then the 2s, landowners, and finally Mocossi over there. 15 pack per limit transaction. So if you've got 37 packs, it'd have to be 15, 15, and then 7. If you guys are looking to do that, and it's going to be a private sale. That's a first come, first served basis. So just because you're able to get a pack doesn't necessarily mean you will if you wait long enough. But if you do have a whitelist, you're able to go ahead and claim as well in there, which I know they're giving out whitelists right now. Unfortunately, we did not get in contact with them to do that. But hey, if you got one, congrats over there.
Yeah.
Jason, I love your PFP, by the way. Boston Terrier.
Ooh, what's he got? I want to see that right there.
Yeah, Boston Terrier.
Ooh. So what do you guys think about this? Because it's going to be, I'm interested to see how the actual sale goes. I know the Mocossi community is pretty dedicated, and there's definitely obviously some whales inside the chat. I have one inside this chat right now, but there's also going to be a bunch of people. I'm sure they're going to snatch up a bunch of them. And you get the little special shiny cards, which are only obtained through the PvP pack drop. So there's a lot of collectability stuff here inside of this. And it brings up the question too for us, which I know we've always wanted to do, like we were talking about with Yummy, but how fun would it be to do like a card pack stream? Because they actually open up on the 14th.
That would be dope.
I'd be really, really interested in doing something like that.
Well, I just think too, even this, I think we've said this about Yummy before too, is the pack thing is cool because it caters to multiple demographics of people, meaning that some people actually are going to open the packs and use them for the game, or some people are just going to kind of collect them, hold on them for a bit, and then sell them later on, kind of what they do with Pokemon cards or baseball cards now. So you're going to have all, ranges of people or different use cases for this.
Yeah, you get the people that want to play, you get the 40-year-old virgins.
Great reference of the movie.
Oh man. So looks like we're going to get the private sale happening, was it next week? Is it the week after? The 5th? August 5th.
Oh, 5th, okay.
Yeah, August 5th is the private sale.
Week. Yeah.
Yeah, next, not this Saturday upcoming, but the Saturday after that, which I like. It's on the weekend too. That's nice.
Ooh. So when you mint them, can you open them right away?
No. So you have to wait. So the private sale is on the 5th. Public sale, if it makes it to that, it's on the 7th. And then you actually get the cards over and I guess into your wallet or whatever it is on the 12th.
Oh, you did say you said the 14th opening.
And then the 14th was Monday is when the card packs can be open. So funny enough, F35 Live falls on the 14th. So
does it? Is that a Monday?
That is a Monday. So I think we need to reach out, Mocossi community members over there. I know I reached out to Belk, maybe David, Uttermost, anybody in Mocossi community has some chess. They want to come chat, maybe get some live feedback. That may be a little fun segment over there to do on that Monday. So I'd definitely be interested to do that. Plus, it's just going to be fun to kind of see. It's something new, right? Like you get a chance to open up a pack, you get that excitement feeling, kind of like you did when you were a kid. See what you got, and if, hey, who knows, maybe somebody will pull a shiny or whatever it may be. And the fun part about this stuff too is if you get something rare, right? It's not only you get something rare if you're really happy about the game, but if not, you also sell the stuff too. So it's
that's when it gets really dangerous, when you get that like early rare one, especially if you're able to flip it pretty soon, and you're just like, oh well, now I might as well buy it.
Yeah,
25 more packs. I mean, that's only half the profit I just made. So
yeah,
I might as well, like, what if I get another one of those and keep going, and then you're just deep into opening packs.
I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I can imagine that
Caterpies.
I do think this is going to go pretty well. I mean, I don't think 99 ADA, 9900. I think it's like, it basically roughly equates out to like, I don't know, like $37 in like USD terms for a pack when you add up the Mocossi plus the ADA on these. So if you get 5 cards for 30, I mean, it's a little higher than like obviously a card pack would be. but you got to think about it. It's a little bit more in depth too, because you're also going to be able to play these in game.
You're also getting 5 NFTs. You think about it that way too, that you can individually sell probably for 28 a pop right off the rip.
Yep.
Not financial advice. I'm just saying that's. I'm kind of speculating here. People are.
I was going to say prediction corner. Do you think this will even make it to public sale? I mean, if it does, I see this as one of those ones where it's like, all right, public sale starting. There is 80 of them left.
It's going to come down to like the FOMO aspect a little bit, because it is a tough market, and you guys are. I mean, they're trying to sell out roughly what do we say? 20,000 card packs in the private. Yeah, 20,000 of them. So. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen. They do have a 2-day window there, but that's also a good thing though too. I think you kind of want it to you don't want it to sell out in the private sale. You want it to make it to public, because you want some new people to get into the ecosystem who may not have got a chance to get in before.
You'd hope. I just know they have a strong community. They got people that have, and the people that are strong community members have been waiting for this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it ends up going. I do, yeah. There you go. I didn't know that, Kaza, but he said the land sale didn't make it to public.
Damn.
Was the land sale though? I think there's only 10,000 of those though, right? So half the supply, but interesting stuff right here. And then like AJ was saying, there's a whole other layer to this, which I thought was really cool, is you're going to be able to craft some of these. Even some of these will be legendary chests too. Like we just saw kind of like on that graphic of the LBE chests where you're able to kind of predict the rarity. You can craft this stuff in game. And there's actually a lot of depth to it too, where you can actually like farm the different ingredients. You're going to need to be on certain different types of maps to get certain ingredients to be able to farm certain things. The interesting part is that your ITO 1 has to be at least level 10, and then eventually 4 months later the ITO 2s can craft, and they have to be at least level 20. And it's going to require a bunch of different stuff, but like he was saying, that level 1, 2, and 3 all correspond to the probabilities, you know, depending on what you have of crafting a higher level thing as well. And also, if you hold a legendary or, you know, a high ranking card, there's a better probability of you being able to craft those higher ranking things as well. But there's all these different you know, different things that you can do to kind of customize your card. One of them's like the rarity, one of them's the creature, one of them's like the different moves and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can kind of gamify this a little bit. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of different strategies for this. So I like that you can kind of build your own deck. It reminds me a little bit almost even of the old money, when you were able to kind of craft the NFT that you were looking for. You can kind of do it obviously in game and build out what you want.
Just give people options of things to do, which is great.
Yeah. So you can see obviously, depending on which one you want, the different stuff it's going to require for you to go ahead and craft. So interesting stuff, a lot of depth to it. Obviously the team's thought this through, and this isn't something that just, you know, was thought of out of the blue. So I'll be curious to see how this ends up going once the actual cards are out, and how people start to kind of gamify this, and how even the scholarships and stuff work for people crafting PvP elements, and then actually how the PvP game works. I think there's a lot of factors that go into this, but there's a lot to be excited for if you're a part of this community right now. It's not just the farming pet simulator anymore that people are looking for. There's a whole crafting aspect. There's building out a deck. There's collecting, trading, and battling.
I think the card game battles are really gonna draw a new crowd to Mocossi, honestly, because, you know, like you even said before, the game they currently have now is not for everybody, right? Like as far as interest wise, but as far as the new game coming out, the card game, that might pique even more people's interest to kind of hop on over to see what they have going on.
100%.
What's interesting to me, just more so, like, even because where the rates and prices are at right now, obviously, like, a lot of people aren't making a ton of money in the staking world unless they have that huge chunk already. You know, it's kind of like all sort of like interest passive investments, where unless you have a ton of it, you're really not, you know, you're like, oh cool, what have my investments made? All right, I made $22 over 4 years.
Yeah.
So I know that there's people that listen that are making money playing the game that are just like, this is crazy. How are people not into this? I don't like gaming. I just do it for the free money. But I know that there's a lot of people, and, you know, including us to some level, especially me, TJ, where it's like, you see some of the returns that people make and they're like, oh, well, you know, I only play about an hour a day. It's like, well, that's 30 hours at the end of the month. And how much do you make? $35, you know, US dollar value, or $100 US dollar value. Like, I'm not working any fucking job for 30 hours and making $100. I'll tell you that right now. Now, of course, they're banking on all of this rising, which makes sense. It's good investment of time. But I can just see a lot of people, like, when it comes to having 30 hours a month to spend on something, I'm probably going to end up watching like a stream or playing a game or something like that, or working on something creative. I just don't use my time and dedicate it towards usually like kind of farming games where I'm trying to earn small coins. But a card game is something I would spend my time, my free time, my leisure time in playing and battling people, because I enjoy it. I find that engaging, and I like the strategy of it. So I agree. I think that this kind of opens up that entire side of like, yeah, there's other card games. Yeah, there's other card games that are much larger, much more prevalent in like the card gaming space. But this is the one that is going to be available, connected to a big project that have a lot of strong community members, where you're going to be able to find games. That's always been my concern too, is okay, we have all these people making games, and some of them now rely on having other people to play. And when you go on and there's no servers open, there's no lobbies to play on, you could have a cool game, it doesn't matter if no one's playing. Whereas I think they have a community that could keep this and sustain it, to where you could find games and actually have fun. We could log on for game night and actually play a few.
True.
And be fun.
The fact that they got people who are obviously willing to play the game to earn some money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a cool like dynamic.
Yep,
so that
exactly.
if they can keep the narrative away from not only can you make the money here, but there's actually something fun and engaging to do. That's the sweet spot you want to be in. You don't want to fall into the trap of the only reason people play this right now is to try to make money. That is the only thing. So I think they're really trying to give you options outside of just, hey, farm this until you're just, you're brain dead at this point, just to get, X amount of dollars. So I'm curious to see how this will end up going.
Even the farming side too, like you are very limited, even just how much can you really bring into that? Like how much can you expand on it that much more? Hey, we added 3 new crops or something. We added, and I know they have other plans. I'm not saying that there's nothing else that they can add at all, but it eventually just kind of becomes a lot of reskins of the same mechanics, just new things that give you the same kind of outcome, which is just more coins, more staking, which it really comes down to. So like I said, it just ends up being a lot of repetitive processes. I think it's got me more intrigued than even that did. Where when we watched you play that, I think 2 weeks ago, when you got to jump on there, it was like, this is a lot more than I realized it was. But it's always just been something where it's like, I mean, if you took out the staking financial side of it, I'd have almost no interest, other than I really like the art for the lands and the art that they've developed. But this is something that we're taking like at least I am like a real serious look at, is like something that I would just enjoy doing, not even for the financial aspects, possibility to flip it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. And this is, if anybody's interested on how this stuff works, you can kind of see right here. If you guys, however much Mocossi you earn in game, or Moshi, sorry, that you earn in game, this is how much you divide it by 1,000. And then that tells you how much Mocossi you're able to withdraw. And then there's certain withdrawal limits and things like that. But this is how people are making the money. So they take your stuff in game, you convert it here, you send it in, and it'll send them a Mocossi back to your wallet, and then you can exchange it over on a DEX. So that's the money making side of it over here, where you can do that. And then the other cool thing too is they do have like an airdrop function. So like every I forget however many days, they give you a stake, like between the 1st and 28th, and snapshots are taken on the month on the 28th. They actually get percentages of the Mocossi token. So the more stuff you hold, you actually get that Mocossi for free airdrop to you, which is pretty cool. So another aspect of that.
Giving back to the people that have supported them for a long time. It's nice.
Yeah,
we like to see.
So curious to see if anybody is looking into Mocossi maybe a little more. I know we definitely slept on it for a while over on our side.
Too long.
Yeah, it was a while. I mean, I put in the comments on there to them, and like after that trailer, I was like, yo, Mocossi and I did a whole 180 right now from the first time that me and them saw, we saw them. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy to see. And I'm just happy they're building, man. It's so, there's so many projects that are out right now that are making a game that they're trying to do something, yet they don't have it out, or they're not able to get it delivered yet. Funding is not there, whatever it may be. But these guys, they're chugging through it. They're delivering something and giving you something to do,
with real potential to see the future too. I can see how they can continue. I mean, without even having, having just admitted that we weren't even fully aware of how deep this card game and everything was going. Even just seeing the platforms they've developed already and how much potential there is to add and grow on that, and include new features and new interactivity and more connections, just as the blockchain grows and those technologies communicate more. Whereas opposed, we've seen some games and it's like, yeah, this works, it's cool, but this is it. It's not gonna be anything more than this. We're playing it right now. I mean, yeah, it's not in full release and maybe a couple more features, but we're at the end game already. The ones that we have seen on some of them. And this is one where it's like, no, this is just the beginning.
We honestly need to do a show or an episode of the crypto games on Cardano right now, because I saw someone say dinos, and then I see Phoenix
Cardania.
or Cardania. Yeah, so Phoenix Arena, Cardania, crypto dinos. Like, we really need to look into those a little more, because we come from the gaming background.
Game night. That needs to be the new one.
Yeah.
Cardano.
Well,
yeah.
Some of those we found is just more like what we've talked about is that accessibility.
Too
much NFT for you, Tommy.
I honestly just sounded like Ryan in my head. Cardano. Cardano. It's Cardanzo. That's the way to go. Yeah. You're still early. Let's see what it is. You're still early. Late will be in 2025. Peak of the bull, and Mocossi owners earning 50,000 per month. Hey man, if people are earning that much at that point, you truly made it. One can only hope that they don't run into the issue that Axie Infinity ran into, where the supply became so diluted that it just became not profitable at all. Although I do think that there's definitely a market for it, and I hope that there's a good balance. They find the balance between people who want to earn strictly to earn versus people who actually want to enjoy and be able to still earn and play a little bit and do a little bit of best of both worlds, I guess. Exactly. That's the fine balance right there. But yeah, I think that's moving us closely over here into our first hour of the stream.
Moving us out,
Moving us out. Did I guess we could talk about this real quick. Did TJ, did you get your call yet over from the house?
No, bro. I did not get my call.
Ooh.
Wait, did you teach it, Tommy?
Yeah, he did.
Of course
he did. He had
Arthur coming in, AJ coming in with some. It doesn't sound like nfaFA. That sounds like.
That's definitely.
That sounds
like. Over here.
Oh,
you're talking about absolutely.
Coming with 100% to follow it up. You got to do /S there, AJ.
You need to drop this little hashtag right there. On our channel, we have a thing saying called nfaFA. So it's not financial advice. It's just a little bit of fun advice for everybody over on the show. But in your case, you could run not financial advice, financial advice. But yeah, no, the house list over here has a whole separate Twitter account. And the way that you had to do this, we followed up from last week. We've been talking about House of Titans a little bit for a little while, not House of Degens, but House of Titans. And the way that you can go ahead and get house listed is you had to fill out an application. You had to connect your Twitter, had to connect your Discord, and then you had to fill out like basically a little questionnaire why you would make a good fit for the project, how many whitelist or house lists you would want, that kind of thing. And then they manually been approving this. People are manually every single day they go ahead and drop different people's Twitter profile pics, and it's kind of fun. People have notifications turned on for this. Everybody's just kind of like patient, like, oh, notification, is it me? And they're going through this one by one. They said they have thousands of applicants.
I had to redo mine. I put mine in there like the day of I saw it, and I just added my Discord to it. So I don't. And then he made a post a day or two later saying you need to add your Twitter to it as well. I was like, shit. So I had to go back in there and redo a whole new application with my Twitter attached to it first. So I'm probably at the bottom of the list now again.
Well, they are. The good thing is they're not going in any particular order. It's all just, I guess they're going one by one over here.
We know, Tommy. We saw that you got it, dude. I commented on it.
Shout out to Apex and the team over there for they made the right choice. The DGen over here for sure.
They didn't make the right choice.
They made a great choice, I think. But I'm curious, anybody else over in chat? I saw Energy Ryan made it. I saw Wunge make it. Who else over here I was able to get in? Anybody else that we know? Or anybody in chat?
They could have made a better choice out of the three of us,
Did you guys see this today? They dropped this little pic. 20 mighty houses, 6 classes. Will you answer the call?
Oh, no, I did see this, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're looking at it, right, Tom, we're right about the Terminator, a little robot-looking body. You've got, obviously, the humans. Then that looks more like the elves, the ears right there. And maybe, I don't know, orcs, or I don't know what these are. Yeah.
I like it.
Green humans.
Well, where's the monkeys? Didn't they have monkeys, too?
They did have apes, or monkeys,
whatever they are. Interesting little background here. It kind of reminds me of I guess obviously the House of Degens logo, right? Like that Athens, like that ancient mythology kind of lore to it. Like the little eyeballs up here.
For sure. I mean, they got pretty much that's the Parthenon, Pantheon. What's the Mayan? Is it Mayan pyramid? The little square one there.
Oh yeah, the little Aztec maybe Mayan, whatever.
Yeah. Aztec, yeah, sure. That sounds more right.
I like that. I like all the little Easter eggs inside here. That's interesting how they're doing
Real
this.
life, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's more that we're missing.
Eyeballs, meteor.
Absolutely missing.
The cave,
I like, this reminds me of, is that a volcano exploding or is that a tree coming out of it?
I think that's a volcano.
I mean, that's a imagination there, Tommy.
Hey, why not?
I see the tree now, actually.
I see it too. That's why I'm annoyed by it. I see
You're welcome. So
big red broccoli coming out the top.
I did not see that. TCC and House Post.
Did you see the rank 4 Preds?
Yes, I have.
Looks sick. The one they posted a few 8 hours ago. I saw one posted.
I'll have to go back and actually check that out. So, what are your thoughts on this right now? Obviously, they're whitelisting or house listing people. You can go.
What are my thoughts, Tommy? I'll tell you when I get house listed. Okay.
All right, you get house listed.
I'm still gonna mint if I can. If I'm not house listed, I definitely really excited for the project, and I'm loving the art.
Maybe we could go ahead and nominate you a little bit over there.
Yeah, give me a nomination, dude, like the Laundromat did.
All right. Shout out to the Laundromat. What another curveball one, huh?
Yeah.
What a little curveball project this ended up being.
Actually, I would like to, though, there is something I want to mention that just because we confirmed it's AI art.
Yes.
And I know we've speculated some, at least, that maybe they're doing a little bit more behind the scenes. But just based off this most recent mint, because they're cool. They have some really cool generated pictures. But the only thing I do see is when you look at a normal project, I know we've complained in the past about like floor ones being sometimes too simple on some projects, but I think that can go the other way too, where you can have almost so many that look so good, it's kind of hard to really differentiate, to where it almost, just from a financial side, just from a flipping side, if you do have what is in this case a quote unquote rare one, like its traits are being listed as low percentage or rare, it doesn't really help its value as far as its just visual appeal, because the one that's selling on the floor probably looks just as cool. Even though it may not have technically as rare of traits within the grand scheme, visually it looks just as good. And yeah. I just think that's kind of like, it's tough. It's hard to, like, when you're like, damn, I have a good one, it should sell for X amount of ADA, but I can't because it looks just as cool visually as all the ones on the floor, and everyone's just going to buy one of those for 180 instead of buying mine for $4,000 or $1,000 or whatever the case may be.
Unless they decide to separate
you into
tiers.
And that's, I just said that's where we're at now. Yeah, So if they have more planned, that's great, and we'll definitely see that value come on the back end. But just purely off the zip and flip side, like it's just hard to kind of find that when you're like, damn, like these all look so good, almost to too much of a level where, like, I see plenty of ones that are ranked lower at the moment, and I like better visually, or they're selling easier because they just look cool.
Yeah,
there has to be some sort of benefit down the line for the different tiers for sure.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't have split them up if it wasn't. And exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, the tier 4s on some of these, they definitely can. I mean, the advanced tiers right here, there's only 18 of these. You could definitely tell some of these are way more advanced than some of the other ones. But like some of them, like this, like
they all look good. They just all look good. But some of those are more advanced than some of the other advanced tiers. But there's some of the tier 1s that have just as much background stuff going on.
I'm just laughing because we're critiquing and talking about washing machines right
AI
now.
Washing machines.
At the end of the day, we're talking about
AI washing machines.
They're wrong. I agree.
Hey, this could be a washer dryer combo.
Hey, cool, I don't care what anybody says about these AI arts. I actually really like this one right here.
111 is cool. That is dope. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said,
I don't know why. We always said about that. We had no idea what this project is. There's no way. Wait, we're endorsing this project. Go buy this project. We have no idea what it is. I know. I'm a peeping pioneer now. I don't know what that means. I'm a peeping pioneer, and I'll throw it out there. This is my washer. I have one of these things. This is the one I got. I minted it for 99 ADA. And I do want to shout out the way that at least it was kind of fun to be able to mint, because it was not done in a conventional method. It was done in an offer. Essentially, you had the tier 1 and what was it, tier 3 maybe? It was 33 ADA you had to do a collection offer for,
66 and
then 99. Yeah. So and then the collection tier. And then the advanced tiers were 99 as well. I don't know if they're tier 4 peeping pioneers. So it was either advanced tier or /tier 4 or 99 ADA. So everything was paid for, but it wasn't a high price because obviously it's AI art. It's not like there's like an artist behind us doing all of it. So in my mind, like it was a gamble to do it. And if you did the 33 ADA or 66 or even the 99, you were up. So your gamble was safe in the short term. Like now where this goes from here, who knows? The interesting part is going to be obviously it's AI stuff. It's not hand drawn. What is the actual project? Because the hype, the mysteriousness is now gone. You see all the watchers that are out there. But now, what is it that they're doing? Because if they can only hold back that information for so long before people kind of get bored or they move on, or they really hype people up with something interesting to keep you retained here. Because the tiers got to have something to do with it.
I want to know what the tiers are for. I really do.
I don't know. I do like how they were nominating people though too over in the Discord for people who wanted to be up in a higher tier to kind of support the community. So. They're active in the Discord. They've been very communicative. The team over there is Squeaky, and that's the only one. Squeaky Clean is the one. Shout out to them for sharing our stuff. And again, we're not endorsing the project. We know nothing about it other than we like the way these things looked. And AI or not, we said that the last stream before we found out they were actually AI, which most kind of speculated. It was pretty easy to see that. What's chat saying over here?
Yeah, the tier is gonna be a thing, and let's fucking watch.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of stuff. The AI stuff gets some of the buttons all weird. There's weird like placements of stuff. Obviously it's AI,
but I just
right?
play into that to some of these that just look like kind of beat up, or just the way the picture is in general. Honestly, I never thought of it as like the AI aspect of the image. Now, don't get me wrong, there might be some things that I'm missing because I haven't, examined all
letters. Like when there's like words on some of them. That really
that could be. I agree. Like there's some like the buttons are out of place.
Sammy, yeah,
and it's like that's where we're getting back into like you getting a nipple on the side of the chest.
Yeah, there's no nipples though.
Check out.
I'm just saying some of those irregularities that we're trying to like catch on to could also just be goofy AI art.
Rez, which one? What number Rez you
78,
get?
78.
70. Oh, all right. Let's check out Rez. What you get over here, man? Ooh, I like this little sunset vibe.
Sunset vibe.
I do like that one.
What do you get? Tier 4?
It is a tier 4. Yeah, congrats, dude. There you go. I like that. It's a little palm tree and stuff. But here we are. This looks like a little claw almost right here, right?
Real quick, we interrupt this broadcast for Arrow Art getting their House of Titan approved just now. It made the house list. Congrats.
Congrats
for that one, dude.
Oh, let's go, Arrow Art. Congrats. Let's go.
Did he echo now? I don't remember it echoing that much on the end.
Oh yeah, it kind of trails off a little bit.
Yeah, it's a lot more floaty, airy vibes.
Air horn. I don't know. Congrats to Arrow. Congrats to Air. Oh.
Arrow.
Yeah. Hey, I hate pants.
That's short for erotic art, right?
Whoa.
What's that?
No?
I don't know. Ooh, I like this too. I hate pants over here.
Funkmaster Tommy Knight.
I like this one right here too. I mean, all of them look cool.
I don't like mine. Mine looks like a Game Boy from 1991.
What number is yours?
I'm trying to remember. I think I have. Yeah, mine's up for sale. 81. I think.
This one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, only for the cool price of $500, you can buy Tom's washer.
I like the red on black, but it's that like it's not even a white. You know what I mean? It's that like weird gray.
This reminds me of like old school like cassette tapes and radios. Yeah,
like
radios
have on appliances
or Game Boy. Yeah,
it looks like the original Game Boy.
I just want to know what the hell is inside of it.
Oh, Reader Red makes a good point. You guys get double XP too from the mint from doing it through the offers and shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, that's a nice little feature over there. I like that.
Think about that.
Hey, we're farming right now. Hard to get a ticket going on. All right. Well, the Laundromat, shout out to, again, them, at least for the support. I mean, I've had nothing but good things to say as far as the interactions with the team. I don't know who they are officially, though. I don't know if they're doxed or anything, not that I know of.
Squeaky clean.
Look at that, though.
Who made that?
Rez. Shout out to Rez.
I don't remember seeing that. Wow. When did you post that, Rez?
55 minutes ago.
That makes sense. All right, cool. All right,
yeah.
All right. I was going to say, that one's awesome. That's fantastic.
Oh, I love that. Shout out to the retweets. We appreciate the support, at least.
Yeah.
Royalty free.
Hold on. speaking of support, if you guys are still hanging out and chilling with us, if you guys give us a thumbs up, hit that share button. And if you're not subbed, you can't talk. So you want to hit that sub button if you want to chat with us. Thanks for hanging out.
Can't talk. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Back down.
You're
all right. Well, you know what that brings us over to? We're in the second half of F35 Live. You guys are still sticking around here like TJ just plugged. Obviously, you've either hit that like button or ignored that post completely, and you're still chilling here. If you guys have been waiting for giveaways, keep hanging. You are brave. Keep braving the storm. TJ, you were about to set that up perfectly over here.
Good.
This is a project that we have not talked about as far as the NFT mint goes, but we've definitely talked about the service and showcased some of the stuff over on our live stream with the BIG.
I was going to say, yeah.
The mystery chest, man. But shout out to Brave Dogs minting over here on July 28th, which is Friday this week. They're going to mint out the remainder of their dogs. They already dropped 1,111 of them, which they did in like a Dutch style auction over on their website or through their Sirius platform.
Dude, they sold out
86 seconds, I think is what I saw.
Insane. I was doing more research on them. I didn't realize they had so much going on. The dog tags, the experience pass. Those dog tags were like the letters. They were free, and they're sitting up to close to 2,000 floor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the experience pass is right. What are they at right now? Yeah, they're at $27.95 for the experience pass.
And the tags.
So what are the tags? The tags are over. Yeah, I think there was something up there like that. There you are.
1550.
Yeah,
they're still up there too.
So what is it? I know. So this artwork too. Wasn't there? I think there was a redo on the artwork because they originally had some more of a 3D style to them. And I think they scrapped the artwork. They weren't too happy with it. And they went back to the drawing board for these. And this is this artwork right here is actually done by Ollie, the guy who did the revamp for Space Buds.
Yep, V2 one. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they've got so it's that. I mean, I can definitely see the style a little bit when you like really kind of like just take a second to look at some of the like the color palettes, just the way they draw some of the traits. I can definitely see some of the Space Buds in them. But
their whole like business model and plan they have with their light paper is really cool. If you guys haven't taken a look at it yet.
Well, it's a service too, right? Like their whole platform is first off, their minting platform, the multi-sig mint that they have is amazing.
It's fantastic. Their minting service is great.
Yeah,
you said that for the very first block drop. You were like kind of like cautiously optimistic because it was such a hype drop and so many people were getting involved, and then it came out and you were like, it worked flawlessly. There was no issues.
Yep.
If you're still having issues with mints at this point in the game, it's kind of unacceptable in some ways. Like there are so many services that have shown that they can do this on a large scale, and if you're not either willing to allocate the funds or figure it out to make it work properly, it's just kind of because they've gone through those trials. They've made the mistakes. They know where the errors are, and now have like developed something that fucking works.
I love it too because there's so much utility built into their whole platform, right? Like this is interesting. I didn't realize this with the way they did this. The Sirius thing is going to be interesting because it's like they're doing these auctions, the Dutch auctions, and this is going to be cool for mints or people who want to go this route. I don't think we've really seen anything like this on Cardano, especially from the multi-sig thing. But they actually tested it out with their own mint to the point where essentially, right, it starts at a higher price. In the early rounds, you have to pay more, and as the rounds go on, the price drops. But it's also you run the risk of it selling out because there's not enough of them on demand as people try to wait for the lower price to happen. So you really get a chance to kind of see what your true price point is or what the sweet spot is for your mint when you kind of do it this way. So it's cool that they use their own mint as a way to go ahead and test this.
They didn't even get to test it all though because it sold out in the round of 200.
Yeah, 86 of these things. Suffered from success on that one.
Yeah,
but I like the idea that they were going for. Right, it doesn't make.
It's more so too showing that they have faith in their own product.
Yes.
Like, hey, I like this so much. We'll show you. Like this is what we use. We're not being like, hey, you should definitely buy from us. Meanwhile, we're gonna go mint on some other platform.
Yeah.
The interesting part of the NFTs too, they're calling them shares too. So you. That a little bit, Tommy, but they're not calling them necessarily NFTs. I mean, they are, but they're called shares as well, almost like a stock.
Well, yeah, they've got a lot that goes into this, and just as a follow up to this 1,111 that are still out, they have not actually been sent over yet to the wallets of the people who bought them. They're waiting for the collection to come out all at once, so that's why you don't see these on the secondary market at the moment.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
The interesting part too is the way they whitelist this, right? Is that if you have these other NFTs, the Genesis or the experience things. The Genesis is kind of like the mid-entry level, which TJ, you were talking about. The tags were what, 1,558 F floor. So these give you 3 whitelist mints, discounts on mint price on them. I think it's, what is it, 165 for the discount and 175 for public.
Yep.
Or white public and whitelist. Sorry.
Yes.
So yeah, you get discounted prices, 3 mints, and then you get early access to the upcoming tools from them. Boarding pass for future airdrops, and exclusive access for raffles from Brave Labs, as well as some voting stuff. And then a semi-annual revenue share from Brave Labs based on a number of shares specified over in the metadata. So if you were to go look at these, you can actually go check them out on Pool and see inside the metadata. It tells you how many shares that each one of these is worth. So this one's actually worth 25 shares. What that metric is, I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll detail that out as that happens. But interesting stuff here. That's why I think, I actually slept on these. I should have paid way more attention to them. I don't know what I was doing.
Shares. Like, it was just kind of like, yeah, this is cool.
It's just one of those where you just get caught up doing too much stuff, and then it's just one of the ones where you get lost. But this is the price you pay sometimes to get lost. Is that people doing these experience passes too? Those are the ones that were like 2,700 ADA plus, 9 whitelists to the main mint right here. Guaranteed whitelist for all coming mints. Whitelist for Brave Mint partner mints, subject to availability. So these are really like the sweet spot if you want like the all-in-one for them, and then lifetime access to all their upcoming tools. So there's a lot of utility built into this. They still get the semi-annual revenue shares. They get allocation of the highest number of shares, and then exclusive Brave Mint credits. Up to 700 NFTs can be used to mint NFTs during the Brave Mint for free. That's pretty crazy. And they got a scholarship opportunity, which I don't know how that works. But a lot of stuff going into this. And then eventually we make our way now to the face of the project, which is the Brave Dogs Genesis collection. And this is the 4,400 and was it 88 or 4488 or is it 4888?
4888.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe it's 4,400. I don't know now.
Did I confuse you?
Second guessing.
4888.
Yeah, man, I was right.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I wanted to add an extra 4 in there. So these also get that same thing, though, the semi-annual revenue shares with the number of shares based in the metadata. And then the main perks of this is you get proprietorship of the artistic work. So you own that artwork, I guess, to be able to use to do whatever you want, assuming you don't defile it or do something crazy, right? You get votes on their upcoming tools and utilities in Brave Labs, get access to all upcoming tools from Brave Labs, and then staking rewards from their in-house partner staking platforms, which is something they're going to be doing as well. So
wow. Okay. Nice.
A lot of utility built into this, and this is where we're kind of going with the utility NFTs, man. Like, there's a strong team, Doc's team. They're partnered up with BIG. They did the mints for, what was it? Recently, the Risk meme coin. They did it for, I think, the Cock coin over there way back when. Shout out to meme coin season. So
Cock coin. Wow, I've already forgotten about that.
Right, like how quick that goes. So it's interesting. Is anybody over in chat? Do you guys have a whitelist for this? Are you guys excited for this? Do you have an experience pass or even a dog tag, something like that? Because they have a lot of features, and one of the ones that I really did like, which I don't know why I wasn't utilizing any of this, but they actually have this when NFT drop or we NFT. It's hard to read it, like it's when NFT drops. But it's basically like a sophisticated tool to really showcase you like a thing for other projects to be able to like update themselves too. This is like remember how we used to go to when CNFT to see where new mints were? CNFT, maybe Radar, or whatever all the different websites are. This is kind of like the spot to go now.
That was the first thing they came out with before they even came out with anything.
I know.
Else. That was the first thing they did.
I know. And I don't know why I don't use this more, but this is.
Well, I know that for a while for us, at least like when CNFT went, was, originally we started this as every project, I want to know everything is minting so that we can jump in and try and flip it. And then we got so oversaturated in such a short amount of time with project. There's so many projects that were minting every single day that no one ever heard of, that were, there's rug pulls happening where people are like, I just lost all this money on this rug pulls. Like, I haven't even heard of that project.
Yeah.
Didn't even know they were minting. So it just kind of got
That's true.
overwhelming. But especially now, where we're kind of getting things have slowed down to such a degree, as well as just what we've talked about, Twitter being not the best place at the moment to kind of do discovery when you're getting rate limited and stuff like that. It's good to go kind of back to some of these tools, especially having them all in one place.
100%. I gotta find out where that is on their website, but they did have something I thought was really cool built into that they're working on, where it's like this rug pull feature. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know where it is on the website.
Anti-rug pull,
like metric. It's like an anti-rug pull like metric where they're able to like basically give a score, like an overall cumulative score of like, hey, this could potentially be a rug pull type project when they're scoring some of that stuff.
To be able to like kind of make a chart like that too, like
what's his name? Greed.
Yes.
Greed Malcoin over there. He has the wise guys one. But yeah, they're so essentially, that's what they're doing, something similar to that. So I could also see
night mode.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Good thing I was just testing you right there, you know.
I don't have my light on tonight, so it's actually helping me out.
We did talk tier 4 washes just before this DACR, and unacceptable, CB, unacceptable.
Sorry you're late. It's okay. You're showing up on time. Just in time for some giveaways.
Don't let it happen again.
That's gonna be an interesting metric though, the rug pull thing. So if you're able to, I guess, right, if this becomes like maybe one of the standards, like, hey, like they've come up with a really good metric. Can you imagine if your project doesn't make the cut on that, like how that could be detrimental to you at the same time? Maybe it'll force some projects to really kind of, they can't just half-ass anything in this space anymore.
It's something even just I don't know. It's part of what we see as a good, valuable thing in this space, is that there is the ability to be anonymous, to where, that gets that kind of tracking. You can have multiple wallets, things like that. It's not all tied to a person, but then there is sometimes just a little disconnect, I feel like, in this space with how impersonal things can be. Like when you're looking at the house list and everyone's pictures just like D-bag MFers and a Yummy and an Ape Society, kind of these like pictures that get traded around. It's kind of hard to sometimes pull that differentiate. I kind of like something like this. It does ground things a little bit more. It gets a little scary when it's like you said, Tommy, if they get a lot of power and this is seen as a tool that people take as an authority or truth, and you come out and like, we're Steve, Bob, and Joe, and we're like, what the fuck? They just said we're a rug pull. Like, I just want to make cartoon giraffes. Like, I'm not trying to scam anyone. Like, I'm sorry I don't know everyone in the space, so it can kind of go both ways, but it is nice to see steps towards kind of some sort of, I don't know about policing the space. I don't know, just giving a service that could hopefully help some people avoid some of these obvious rug pulls in some cases, because they get happy ears or excited fingers and just are like, fuck it, I don't care, I want to mint something, and I've seen this tweeted a bunch, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, well, they got right here. It's called a machine learning module to fight rug pulls. They're currently working with a group of university students on a machine learning module and analysis the sentiment of distinguished projects and their followers to label a score as a quality matrix and detect possible rug pulls. They said they've been active in this space for a while. I believe we should do something about it. It's quite sensitive to level score an upcoming project, and we need to be very, very accurate. We have been working cautiously to bring this to the community as soon as possible for a safer future. So.
Well, the thing is too, if you're still scoring low and you've already seen a couple projects or how it should be done, or the model in a sense, like that's your own fault as a new project, not looking at the blueprint in front of you how to be successful off the rip.
Yeah. Well, they also clarify what their definition of rug pull is, which I think is a very important thing to do, because everybody's got a quite a different one. Where theirs is, it refers to a situation where the creator of an NFT project abruptly shuts down the project and sells off their own NFTs, potentially causing the value of them to plummet. This could be seen as a form of fraud and lead to a significant financial loss for investors who have purchased NFTs in the project. Where versus the slow rug, everybody calls it, where essentially the people just didn't have the funds, didn't have the vision, didn't have the business sense to keep anything running after they initially raised funds and could not keep it going. They generally wanted to, but they just didn't know what to do. So I think that is definitely a good thing to have, at least early on. So it'll be interesting to see how much that gets used and how become prevalent that is in the space. But cool
I
enough.
do like that they
got something
define
going
that
on.
though. I really give them. I like that move a lot. It's quite like because we've seen that where people are like, oh, see, told you this was a rug the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like it's been around for 2 years and the floor was 10. Like, do you expect them to dedicate full-time work to this when there's really nothing that's going to bring this back? Like, short of them all of a sudden becoming master engineers and making some sort of completely inspired piece that's just changes the entire Cardano market space, which most people aren't going to be able to be capable of. So some people have to shoot their shot, and maybe it has some initial success, and then years, like a year down the line, they're just like, we don't really know where to go. We never really got taken off like we thought it would or hoped it would to kind of see our vision through. We got to shut the doors down eventually. It has to happen.
Well,
like, you know, we saw restaurants closing during COVID because they couldn't stay staffed and stuff. They weren't slow rugging people. You know, it just happens. People close their doors sometimes. But yeah, in the case and how they've defined it, I agree for sure, 100%. That's what we're trying to avoid here. We don't need more of these people in the space just sucking up money. And I think, again, we've even speculated. I think it's the same people a lot of the times.
I'm sure it is. They do it once. They learn the metric on it.
They know how to do it. They know how to make the art. They know how to generate. I mean, AI art, whatever it may be. They know what they're doing, and they just continue to make money.
Yeah. Hey, there's your one-on-one preview right there.
Ooh.
Like the are they Dutch then?
I don't know. Porcelain. Meet your porcelain dog. Our lead artist.
Well, it looks like
Volley,
look up
maybe.
the Delft plates, Delft pottery.
No, you send me that in private chat. I'll pull it up.
DELFT. Right, no, it's a city in the Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah, Delft.
Yep.
DELFT pottery.
DELF pottery.
No, this is like I meant like Google Images.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna see here. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Like
Okay.
those shoes. Okay, yes, they make that white
gotcha.
shoes with that blue ink
Okay.
like that. Though. That's their like signature.
The fact that you know that name so well.
Well, I've been there, so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I got you there. Okay, yeah, Delft pottery. There's your Delft porcelain dog right there.
Which is a good Dutch thing, though. So
the more you learn over here.
Yeah.
The Dutch.
I was gonna do the Austin Powers quote.
There's only two people I don't like. People that are intolerant of other people's cultures. The Dutch.
That's so many things. When you're saying the Dutch, I have to get Austin Powers.
Yeah, immediately. But yeah, so there's your mint details over there. It looks like
Whoa, hold the phone there. Jack Hammer says AI F35 Giraffes project incoming. Who told you? Who leaked that? Gordon?
Giraffes out of the bag.
I really stuck my neck out for that
Did that one come through? What? So yeah, there's only like I said, there's 3,333 of them only available left in the public sale, which majority of those are going to be reserved. 9 of them for the experience pass holders you can mint up to, and 3 for the Genesis dog tag. Everybody else, good luck fighting for those. But I say roughly maybe if everybody max minted, you'd have like 800 plus of these things, something like that.
For public left?
Yeah, for public and whitelist. So we'll see how it goes. But I think this is one, I think comfortably at this mint price, either 165 if you're a pass holder or 175 is a very comfortable price compared to what some of the more recent mints, especially for utility NFTs go, like maybe a Tappy or something else along those lines. So I think this is a good,
I think it's great price.
Yeah, it's a great price, but not only that, I think this is a good project to take a chance on the mint. Especially we're looking for a mint right now. I think this is going to be one of those ones you want to get in.
Well, it's one of those things they've already produced
nfaFA
products and utility prior to their actual mint of this. So they've already shown you what they can do so far, and the fact that they already have plans to do even more things for the space, it just shows that they're going to be successful as far as the mint goes, in my opinion. nfaFA.
Yeah, they got obviously the pre-sale stuff. Those sold out in 86 seconds. I don't think you're going to have too much of a sellout problem with these.
No.
So, yeah,
I'm definitely going to be going for whitelist and public if I can get a public.
Well, whitelist. How can I haven't done my whitelist yet, but I did. I got the message over there from the big bot.
I already did it.
You did it.
Right, and I got the message on top of it.
Well, it says I got to log in over here. So I'm wondering if I can do like a log one right now. I'm going to do it live on stream, guys. If you guys are looking on how to whitelist, This is how you do it. You log into the BIG blockinvestmentgroup.com. You go over to your dashboard, and then you can go over to your
projects.
I was gonna go to you can do projects too.
So
I was gonna
go DM block.
Giveaways and giveaways.
Me up with one of these, please. Come on, we're friends.
No, you don't want to do a giveaway. You want to do a whitelist roll.
Yeah, come on.
You want to do the whitelist roll. No, I know that. I wanted to go ahead and click into it, but you can view the project right here. I actually like how you can actually see everything inside of here. See, it tells me my little role, although I don't know if I got to do anything.
This is my problem too when we talk about.
Scroll up.
It'd be really
Go
cool
to your
to have,
dashboard. Go to your dashboard.
I was on my dashboard. Oh, there they are.
No, it isn't. No, you don't.
You act like I've done this before, because I've definitely done this before, and I can't even give you the proper whatever.
Then you go to wall and you choose the wallet.
Don't do what I do, guys. Don't do that. I'm gonna choose my wallet, Old Reliable.
I didn't know you called it that.
You can name it.
It's actually funny.
So once your wallet turns green over here under the whitelist that you have one, that means you're good to go. Don't miss out on this, and actually don't get a whitelist spot and then not actually put your wallet in there, and then come mint day you're just like, damn, I wish I would have done that. So this is the blockinvestmentgroup.com over on your dashboard.
Oh,
so
man, I like that, Tommy. All right.
And you do need to connect your Discord to this. So in the true spirit of everybody who's been hanging out over here, all 27 of you who's on right now, why don't we give away some whitelists courtesy of the Brave Dogs team? Shout out to you guys for setting us up with these tonight. We truly appreciate that. And I know the viewers are about to appreciate it as well. We have 5 of these to give away.
Heyo.
I think that's right. Let me double check that Twitter post, because if not, we just overcommitted.
We have 5. We have 5.
5 giveaways tonight. So if you guys are already hanging out over here, if you guys have one already, then don't enter. So if I see CV's name over in chat, who said he already has one and he wins, you get excommunicated from giveaways moving forward. That's the rule.
X gonna give it to you.
That's the rule. All right.
That's the rule. All right, guys. What do we want to do? What's our I know we can do a nice little private one. I can hear you, Tom, I think. Or
let's see what you got there. Oh, I like Tom's.
Okay, what about
we'll go with the first one though.
I spelled it wrong.
yeah, I was going with that. It reminds me of that movie though. All right, let's
What's
go
the
with
point?
the
That's what
first
it's supposed to be a play on.
one. I know, I like it. DJ, you good for the first one?
Yeah, I put it in.
All right, guys, we have 5 of these to give away. These are whitelist spots for the Brave Dogs Mint that's upcoming this Friday, the 28th. If you guys want to enter and you guys don't already have one, go ahead and type in !woof over here. I need a dog soundboard. That's what I should have done.
No, you don't need a barking soundboard bit. No, we don't.
There you go.
That.
There's my soundboard
Any
right
dogs
there.
in the house?
Here, let me give you a.
Who let the
Let me
dog
give you
out?
Is that one better? Darker? Louder?
No.
Or how about
woof woof.
Woof. Woof.
It needs to be
Get
way
some
higher than that.
woofs in
Way
the chat?
more.
Can I get some woofs in the chat?
That's not the Timmy. Wait, you lost your Timmy voice.
I lost my Timmy
Yes,
voice.
Yeah.
thank you.
You're just normal.
Timmy voice?
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
I get some woofs in the chat. Some woof in the chat.
That was actually really funny.
Stop.
Oh man, I gotta get out of that. If you guys are wondering what's happening, don't worry about it. Just type !woof, and you guys can get a chance to win a whitelist spot over here to Brave Dogs. Sweet. Shout out to the Brave Dogs team. If you guys win, you guys don't need to be in the Yes, you do need to be in a Discord. Actually, I lied.
Tommy, you're giving false information out the entire time. You need to be in the Discord. Once you get the whitelist roll, when we tell them, all you do is go to the Block Investment Group website or the Brave website right here, and you just choose your wallet you want to mint from the dashboard.
But you need to be in their Discord.
I said that you need to be in their Discord, and you have to have the roll.
Which if you guys are not in the Discord, there's the link right there in chat. Go ahead and join it.
TJ, you got some kids. Is Brave Little Toaster? Is that still a thing?
That is a thing, but my son has not watched that one yet.
Yeah.
Is there more than one of those?
I think they have little shorts on Disney Plus, if I'm not mistaken.
Jab Abadoo over here said my sound's lagging. You've been doing wolves 3 minutes before I hear it.
Woof.
All right. Jab Abadoo. But I like Jab Abadoo. All right, guys. I think how many we got entered in over here, TJ?
21 eligible.
21. You stupid.
Wow.
All right. All right, looking over. Shout out. Oh, we got Slumber Shark, Rob, people showing up over here for the giveaway. Good timing. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys have not already and you guys just joined us, before you hit that woof over there, hit that like button as well. It helps, grow the show.
It does. Alrighty.
More than you know.
We're going for 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. First
Let's
one.
do it.
Rena Red. Congrats.
Congrats, Rena Red. Let's go.
Next one. Meek Vision.
Meek Vision. Let's go. We're going to do that every time?
Yeah, you want to?
No.
P90X Countdown. There you go. Jad, what's his name? I can't even say it. You say it better.
I'm going to say Jab Abadoo. We got...
Yeah. Why didn't it come up in the chat?
Another one.
All right,
Remix.
next one.
I don't know. Jab Abadoo, number 3.
He did win. I got to copy it, though, so I don't
I
forget.
just think of what was that episode of The Office, the murder mystery?
Jab
one,
Abadoo.
Angela has to play
Abadoo.
Voodoo Mama Juju or something like that.
DACR.
Juju Mama Voodoo. Something.
DACR, new winner over here. Congrats. Welcome to F35 Live, and congrats. Let's go.
And then Mang Your Business, rounding out the last one.
Another one.
Congrats.
Another one.
Mang your business. Congrats over there, guys. Those are our 5 winners. Slumber Shark, unfortunately, you're going to have to cut it off. But if you say get GM, that'll cancel out. Appreciate everybody over there.
Open up that ticket.
Yes. So if you guys are not over in the F35 Discord, now's the time to go to the top of the pinned chat over on YouTube if you guys are there, or if you guys just want to go ahead to our profile, you can click it over there. Open up a ticket in the F35 Discord if you guys just want a whitelist spot, so we can go ahead and get your names, screenshot your YouTube username, and just put that over in a ticket, and we will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Just need the names, and you guys need to be over in the Brave Dogs Discord. If you guys aren't over there and we submit your name and they come back and say, hey, they're not in our Discord, I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you guys. You shit out of luck. So do your due diligence and join the Discord.
It's true. You heard it here first. Join their Discord.
I'm talking to you, Tom.
I'm what? I wasn't listening. Like normal. No, I know.
That's
I got
funny.
them.
He's always the last to join the Discord.
I'm the first. I just leave them right away.
The amount of times that I've had to be like, yo,
anyway.
Tom, we got to join Discord. They're trying to give us a spot. He's like, what? Oh, I'll get back to it. No, we're just joking.
Not really.
It's been quite a bit. Sorry guys, but yeah, if you guys missed out on that, I don't know who else has whitelist giveaways, but we will let you guys know if we find out about them. But again, huge shout out to
our Discord. We'll let you know in the Discord. You gotta join.
Yep, you got to join the Discord. Discord plugs. Where are we at, guys? So we've talked Brave Dogs, we've talked Mocossi, we've talked Laundromat, we've talked.
I did want to talk
House of Titans.
Tool heads.
Ooh, are you going to bring that up this week? I feel like that's a topic for another week.
Is it? Well, they mentioned that next week then.
Oh, I thought they were meeting in August.
Oh, it is in August. Okay, well, we can hold off on that one then. But I
Wait. Boys.
Yeah.
It's next week.
I understand it's next week, but I don't think they're minting next week.
Hold on
I'm
now.
just saying August is next week.
Holy
Well, I know
hell,
that.
next week.
It's blowing my mind. Like I
That
keep
is
doing
wild,
too.
right?
It's just like,
Hold on a second. When did
what
they
do you
drop?
mean? It's the fall? Like what happened to the summer? I gotta go to the beach.
I've been to the beach a few times.
No.
A couple
Hot
times.
summer, but it's been a nice summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
When are they minting?
Main
Where is it?
sun.
Does anyone know?
Everyone
Cool
should
heads.
get
They
out.
they haven't given a date yet.
I think they just announced the August part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a tracking code yet for your energy drinks?
No energy drinks yet.
Okay. I just didn't know if they sent out any sort of shipping information.
No, nothing yet on
Oh,
that.
it says minting late August. Okay,
There you go. Late August.
we got time.
There was
Some
something.
people have been checking out the T-shirts lately, but they're just sitting in the carts. I don't know what's going on there. Got to up the designs here.
Oh, we got to get the nfaFA shirt on there, Tom.
I do got to post that one.
And,
Yeah,
and,
is that
and
what we
the
got to see?
double
Is that
logo.
do we like the design with the rocket? I see we have it in the background. You're covering it right now, I think. But I know
Oh,
it
the
is in the background tonight.
Yeah, I am.
Didn't know if we were gonna stick with that one. Want to change it up, make it bigger? We'll fix
It's
it.
nfaFA over there. Yeah, this is a little shameless plug over here to our merch shop. If you guys are interested, we do have some designs up. And buy my favorite one right here that you did. And it's just, I just love the lit. Where we're going, we don't need gas over here.
Knife bait. So I had to close stream to change some nappies. Heard I got a whitelist. Let's.
That's good over there. But yeah, shout out to our little shop. If you guys are interested over there, you can go catch it in the link of this video description right now, or right there in chat. If you guys are interested.
Rena said
Shameless
they want the no gas tee, but in long sleeve. Tom actually has a long sleeve version of that one.
Yeah, we can make customs. We can make some custom stuff for you guys if you guys are interested. What we need to do, Rena, would be to basically open up a ticket over in Discord, and you would be good to go.
And yeah, definitely. Actually, I think I probably just need to. I don't even need to make a separate listing or anything. I can just
change it up, give an option to it.
Yeah, exactly. Set up just the option.
Yeah. But we got some more stuff. Maybe we'll.
We
do
were
the
curious about
nfaFA
that.
one.
Thank you. Appreciate that feedback. 'Cause I wasn't sure. My go-to. I personally like long sleeves. I get like long sleeve of any shirt I can. But like Tommy, I know you said you'd rather have a short sleeve, and I know we are in Florida,
Yeah.
so most people are like, "Why the fuck are you buying long sleeves?"
Yeah, that is true
so
over
it's
there.
Fair
I
question.
personally want a tank top because I wear tanks all the time.
So yeah, exactly. So we definitely could put some other options because I mean it's the same. It's the same process as far as actually creating.
Arrow art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching. I see Arrow has some cool stuff over on Twitter right there. That'd be nice. We appreciate that, man. We haven't reached out to anybody yet for anything like that, but yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
Definitely look into that for sure.
All right. Well, speaking of some plugs and stuff that we do have going on, let's catch everybody up over on the Twitter sphere for what we have going on this week.
Bro,
Wednesday.
On the what sphere?
Oh,
On X.
wow. On X.
X.
Yo, I gotta X that real quick. Just take it out. Oh man, that's gonna be weird to readjust this. But yes, this Wednesday, no podcast on Friday. This is the last one of the last week of the month, and we always take a chance to go ahead and jump on Twitter. But even better, Mallard Order has doing this event right now, the Make Mallard Great Again. And we're going to use that opportunity to get a chance to reconnect. It's been a little while since we got a chance to chat with the team over on the show. So why not take it over to Twitter? And we're going to do a special podcast with Demosthenes and Nemesis for a look back on the Mallard Order, the last year inside the space and what they've done to kind of change the landscape for CNFTs in this market. So if you guys are around this Wednesday, the 26th at 9 p.m. Eastern, make sure to tune in. We'll be going for an hour to maybe 2 hours, depending on however many people are there. And this will be a recorded space, so you guys can always go back and listen to it if you guys miss out. But definitely make sure you guys tune into this. I'm excited.
So no, wait. Now is it instead of Twitter Space? Is it SpaceX?
X Space. SpaceX.
SpaceX.
True. SpaceX. Yeah. X Space.
It's an X Space. And then if you change that back around, it's SpaceX.
Ah.
Had her eye on him.
This is a good post, Tom. I like the edit on this. You did a good job on this.
Yeah, I like the little amount.
I like gold and red, but it's sometimes, depending on how you use it, get a little McDonald's.
Yeah.
Black Arnold's.
Yo.
Black Arnold. Yo.
We got Wines live in the chat. First time, huh?
No, he's been around for the Mallard Order live stream we did a while back. Shout out to
Oh,
Wines.
a long time ago then. Okay.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
a
been
year
a
ago,
while.
honestly.
You're up late over there, but Wines, all right, another F35 model who always usually wakes us up every morning. Appreciate you hanging out over here.
Absolutely. Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah. So Wednesday night, guys. I'm looking forward to this. You guys, it's gonna be cool to reconnect with Demosthenes.
It'll be fun to actually get to talk with them instead of, it's been so like, we got so much info early on. It was so cool. I felt so spoiled, but now it's like, now I want to, get you got the questions going.
Yeah.
You want to hear about. Also, they've just done so much since we've actually had them on. It'll be cool to catch up, in our style. It'll be fun to talk to them.
Yeah, if there's any questions you guys want to ask or anything like that, feel free to drop it down. You can drop it in chat now. I'll pull it up, or you can go ahead. Well, maybe I don't know if we'll open up a little thread in Discord for it or what. But if you guys got questions, go ahead and drop them over to us. We'll try to get there, or better yet, come to the Twitter space and you can come up and ask direct to us.
True. I wish they had like a live before, like a live chat feed. Yeah, people don't want to actually talk up there, but
also it's just kind of a pain too. Like if someone just like, hey, I just have one question. Bring someone up when they could easily just type it, have it ready, sitting there. It's not like that's kind of disrupt the flow. It just seems like it's kind of a silly system.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to this right now. This should be a lot of fun.
Watch, we're gonna all be rate limited. We won't even be able to host space.
I hope not. God, that would not be good. So we got this Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UTC, same time we usually do these live streams. So make sure to check it out over to Twitter. Link is in our Discord under the announcements channel or over on our Twitter page. You can go ahead and click that, find the link. We'll go ahead and tweet it out again over on Wednesday. So make sure to go ahead and join. Make Mallard great again. We'll check that out. Get a little insight behind the Raiders Guild. I know they're getting ready to ramp that up outside of just the invitation holders who are testing it right now. So that'd be cool. And then after that, guess what it is, guys? It's game night.
Game night, baby. Let's go. We do need to have a poll to vote for our third game to play, because I know we're definitely doing Splitgate and we're definitely doing, obviously, Rocket League. But we're on the fence of what the other game or games should be.
I love the idea of Among Us, but it's just, it's only fun if you have the full group, and it's more, will anyone want to actually show up and play for Among Us? They're just going to come hang out and watch.
Yeah.
You don't have to play. You can definitely just come hang out with us. It's more just like, we do this kind of stuff so much. It's kind of replaced our game time. We want to make sure, we take those time for ourselves to do other things we enjoy. And one thing we neglected was we take those 2 hours once a month to just sit down, play some games. I mean, sure we could do some other things, but I think that stuff's important as well. I'd love to play Among Us with you guys, because we kind of missed that phase, TJ. I know we were gaming more in 2020. We did the Fall Guys, but we were really just into everything else. We never really kind of got to play Among Us, and then kind of came and went.
I'd be interested. I'm not really like a big fan of the game itself. I've watched a lot of gameplay when it first came out.
But I guess when you're with your buddies and you can fuck around. Yeah.
I
mean, especially, drinks start flowing. That's when it gets to be a good time.
Yeah. Rob over here said again that Chaos Faction. I wonder if Chaos Faction got upgraded at all since the last go around, or if they made some improvements to the server. Because I actually had a lot of fun when there was 8 of us.
Chaos Faction. That's fun.
Yeah, I mean that's something easy people can play too. But we want to play Splitgate again. Splitgate's definitely one that we had a lot of fun over on the stream playing. So if you guys haven't played that, make sure to download Splitgate if you guys are looking with us. Yeah, it's free. It basically is it's like a Halo. Maybe
it feels very much like a Halo shooter.
It does like Halo.
A portal element.
Yeah, with Halo with portals, essentially is what it is.
It's free. That's the
and make sure, if I don't know if Mangy Business is still over in here, but you got Rocket League. Definitely make sure to go ahead and tune in, download some Rocket League if you guys are doing that. Yeah, I agree. Super funny. We need to be in chat over there. Splitgate is pretty crazy, but yeah.
I would love Warzone. Yeah, Warzone would be fun, but it would be hard to play because on a server like that.
Yeah, I mean, we could have like our team, and we could, if you guys really wanted to watch us play that much. But I mean, we kind of want to play with you guys just as equally amount. We can. It kind of gives us that opportunity to get to talk to you guys more. And
I love Warzone.
I mean, not that this is formal, but just we have our kind of topics and things like that we got to get through, and it'd be kind of just cool to be able to do it in a zero format, just hanging out completely. So not always talking about NFTs too. So
there you go.
Definitely would be cool, but Warzone is just a little more restricted.
Yeah, and then there you go, CB. There's your plug over there, man. After game night, you guys can go hang out. Midnight Mallards with CB. Actually, that's over on Thursday. That's gonna be right after our space. There you go.
Whoa, yep.
Oh, you're on West Coast though too, so there you go. That makes sense.
Midnight East Coast time.
Midnight East or 1 a.m. No, is it over in Reno? Is it 1 hour behind or is it?
I think it's 3 hours behind. 3 hours behind.
Yeah.
So it's 3 a.m. for us.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's at 1 a.m. Eastern time, so it would just be like 10 p.m. for him, so an hour after us.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. Sorry, I'm an idiot. 10 p.m. for him, 1 a.m. for us.
Yes. That makes more sense.
Yes.
That makes more sense. I did not.
Wait, where's the midnight come in?
Who's your midnight?
What are you talking about?
Did that, Tommy? Midnight Mallards. Midnight Mallards with CB at 1 a.m. I'm confused, CB. Help us out here.
No, Tommy said it wrong.
I
That's
don't know
what
what
it's called.
I
It's
said.
called Midnight Mallards.
Guys, don't quote me on anything I say.
That's what it's called.
Oh no, wait, no. CB said that. CB, yeah, he
it's
said
called
midnight.
I was just
Mallard.
reading chat. I just read. I'm whatever you put on that prompter, I'm saying.
It's midnight in CST. He said
Midnight somewhere, right?
It's midnight.
That's
It's midnight.
That's funny.
Mallard's after midnight. There you go, CB.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Mallard's after something. You know.
What is going on? I saw something about somebody said something about CT793. What's going on with that?
I guess they get a Poki whitelist allocation. I read someone posted.
Pokimane?
No, the
One sub?
No, the Poki Pass.
Poki Pass. Yeah.
Thank you. Wasn't the Twitch streamer girl?
Oh
Pokimane?
yeah, Pokimane. Yeah.
Pokimane.
Where do you see that? I don't even see that. I guess I'm not in like the exclusive chat somewhere.
No, someone in our chat said it.
No, I know I saw that, but I'm saying I was looking for an announcement maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Do you have one of Thor's tokens?
I have the little what do you call it thing? The little
Horn.
horn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know what I think I ended up flipping those things way back when. I'm terrible about always buying back in, although I probably should.
Yeah, talk to
Yeah.
Thor again. It'd be great to have him on for at least even a segment.
Yeah. Poki
I know
Lifetime.
he's busy.
So they get access to.
Oh, there you go.
Pokemon
Shout out to Ones over here.
live
Spitting some
stream.
knowledge over here. Following back up. Also, shout out to Jab Abadoo over there for dropping that over there.
Do.
Poki custom nodes over there. So that's interesting. If you guys don't know what the custom nodes are, those are just basically takes you out of the public mempool, especially if you guys are doing like a hyped up mint or something, like if Nami or Eternal or something is just taking forever to send a transaction out or something needs to go quick. Having a custom node just pretty much allows you to get your transaction off faster. So
Yeah,
a lot of
actually.
a lot of alpha groups and stuff usually run a custom node, and or bots too. They will run those. They can get their priority to the front of the line to get their transactions off, so they're not fighting with the traffic. So
God, I
that's
would have
dope.
loved that back in 21.
Love that guy. He crashes his bike. What happened?
He got in the accident. His motorcycle a few weeks ago. Remember?
Oh yeah, dude, that was like a scary post he put on that.
Oh yeah.
Good thing he's good, man. Scary
Hard
stuff.
to
out
imagine
there.
him fitting on a motorcycle.
Dude, he's such a tall dude. You
Yeah,
guys
I
not
feel like he
met-
needs one of those like
Oh,
what are those the bicycles with like the tandem bikes? He'd have to sit in the back,
Yeah.
seat, pedal in the front one.
Dude, I remember like at CNFT seeing him. I was like, holy shit, dude! I did not realize he's like almost 7 foot, dude. He's like 6'7". He's
Yeah, I've
crazy
seen the
tall.
pictures. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's only a few inches taller than me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, did we get a couple of these? I wanted to showcase this real quick because somebody had mentioned it way back when. Shout out to our old Derp. I want to see some of these for rank 4 Preds that were out.
Scroll down a bit. Those are the new
Whoa.
ones.
These are new right here. Oh, I got to go to their main page. Although this is rank 4, I think, right here.
That is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That you can see that. You can be like, oh, this is a rank 4. This is a top ranked one. When we were looking at the washing machines earlier, we all have tier 4, but I can't differentiate mine.
Those ones.
Oh, bro, that's sick looking.
I
Yeah.
like that a lot. The background too.
I love that they made the Preds a little derpy looking with the faces, but they still look badass over here.
They are very derpy. But that,
I love
mean, the Derp birds, that makes sense.
Yeah, that you can definitely tell is a obviously a rank 4 over here. Man, I still want one of these. I just man, I couldn't pull the trigger because I didn't know which one I wanted. Damn, look at this thing, dude.
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. I like that one
That's
a lot.
cool, man. That's
Yeah.
really cool looking. Dude, I gotta go. Wonder what that announcement was over in their Discord. Did you guys see any of that? I didn't get a chance to look at it.
I haven't actually looked through there. No.
That's what I'm pulling right now. I'm looking for it to see what they got. Because Dave, we gotta get Dave on, man.
We do.
Let's see. We can look at this all together. Citizens of Dirtonia. I have a big update over here. So 63 rank 4 Preds that still need to be upgrading, with 5 of those being pure. That's gonna be, so those are the really nice ones. over there. They got a power score leaderboard that's up right now. You can go check out the power scores. Auto rolls are live, custom rolls. Let's see what else we got.
Congrats on that sale, CB.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, dude.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, you opened up the floodgates, which it worked out well. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Good luck on the space. Hopefully, maybe we'll check that out later this week. What else is going on? I really want to see these power scores. I love derps, dude.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's not gonna log.
Oh wow. Unexpected application error. Ooh, Tommy.
Oh, you know, it would have been funny if it just said derp.
All those X websites you were typing in trying to get Twitter.
Unfortunately, right? Unfortunately. Let's go check this out.
There you go.
There's some PREDS over here. Well, I want to see the pure ones. Oh, the pure ones are cool as shit.
Damn, they're dope.
I look at this little bird. I love the little bird one.
Bird, I really like them. Yeah, and the mask ones are fun.
Yeah. Man, these are really cool looking. He was like
cool.
This one reminds me of Bison from Street Fighter.
100%.
That's
call.
all. The little hat.
Look at the one with the laser mask.
Laser mask. Where am I at?
Cyclops Max.
Top row, bottom row. Where am I at?
Number 8454.
84. That doesn't help me, dude. Third, top row, bottom row, middle row. Where am I at?
Top row, second from that one.
Okay.
Cyclops mask. You ever see Cyclops?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of you're talking like X-Men. Cyclops.
Yeah. I was thinking like Kano or something.
I love this right here. Look at it. Does that?
What is he?
Is that intentional? Is that intentional? The chin to look like it's balls?
I didn't even notice that.
Or is that just the guy's chin? It just happens to look like that. Because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit. What's his hand? What is he eating?
He's the Luga. It's the beans.
Okay.
That's a reference over to the derps. I don't know. Look at this one right here. He's drinking like a little straw out of an egg.
What's the is that Men in Black 2 when they have the Balchinian?
The ball. Oh yeah, the Balchinian. Yeah, that's a good reference.
Yeah,
I love these little faces.
You're talking about. He said it, Balchinian from Men in Black 2.
Oh, that's good. That's.
Thank you. The ACR, awesome. Yes, 100%.
That's funny. Man, these are really cool. So there's 63 more of these to be done. I really like this one, man.
Yeah,
that is a really cool looking, crazy looking, but it's cool.
The ones with the beaks and stuff, I think, because their face is so derpy, I think it gets a little more. A little more pronounced. I think it looks better. I like this.
I like the little wings to the talon on that one too. Man, I need to give me one of these. I really like this one too.
Just buy one. You said it like 7 times already.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm biding my time, dude. Just, there'll be a time when I'll pull the trigger.
Do it, dude.
Do it. Shout out to the derps, man.
Anyway, I guess true too. There's some still left in mint. Some people might be kind of holding out. List.
I like that. Balchinian from Men in Black, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, again.
Credinox says, remember when the artist said the handies of the guy sticking his ass out the window? What? 03751 is up for raffle on the derp site. Hey now, let's see.
Ooh. Hey now. You said hey now, you all-star.
Hey, get your game on.
Go.
Play.
Right.
I like this little bead over here, TJ.
It's good, right?
It is. So yeah, game night this week. We've got Twitter Space with Mallard Order on Wednesday. If you guys are just catching up at all, if there's anybody who's still here over on the back end as we wrap this up, make sure to hit that like button if you guys haven't yet. It helps the channel grow, it makes us happy, and keeps us coming back every Monday night. If you guys are chatting with us, that means you guys are subscribed, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And congrats to all the winners tonight over in the chat. If you guys did win something, make sure to go ahead and open a ticket over in the F35 Discord, screenshot your username, and we will go ahead and submit your stuff over to the Brave Dogs team. Just make sure you guys are over in the Brave Dogs Discord so we can get that roll over to you. You guys will need to go to the BIG website, the dashboard, once you get the roll to actually whitelist your wallet, so don't forget to do that. The mint is this Friday, so if you guys missed out, that's on you.
I see 3 tickets open already, so we'll get those taken care of here shortly.
Yeah, we'll get you guys all set up. But yeah, if I think we'll get ready to close this out here. We appreciate everybody hanging out over here on this Monday night. This has been another F35 Live. We will catch you guys on Wednesday on our Twitter space and Thursday over on our YouTube. We'll do our game night. So
week, yeah.
Appreciate everybody hanging out. We will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.